Yeah, I walk through zones where the air vibrates with buried transmissions, where shadows keep dossiers on every heartbeat and every decision. They say the world runs on money, but that's a lie for the blind. It runs on harvested thought signals extracted from the human mind. Black budget towers hum under oceans, wrapped in pressure sealed steel, collecting psychic residue from cities that no longer feel real. Every neon light flickers Morse code to drones disguised as birds, feeding an apex index that rewrites the meaning of words. They monitor cortex temperature to predict rebellion spikes and see the grid with fabricated trends, edit architects. Nothing you believe is yours, each opinion is a crafted haze designed in echo labs where engineers sculpt emotional waves. You think rebellion fail because leaders hesitate? No, they fail because the deep relay scrambles their mental state. There's a fault in Nevada where abandoned languages breathe, and when the archivists chant them, entire cultures bleed. Whistleblowers get erased before their thoughts reach the tongue. Memories harvested, digitized and locked forever young. Inside the warded blast fire, nanoforge build viral dreams that crawl into sleeping minds through electromagnetic streams. These dreams aren't visions, they're rehearsals for future wars. Simulations used to map which cities fracture first and which endure. They sculpt panic like clay, they tune chaos like a guitar. Every crisis predicted online, already scripted so far. There are factions inside factions, fractured orders in the dark, each claiming they're the architects, each hunting a different spark. Some want global silence, some want perpetual fear, some just want the awakening delayed for another 1,000 years. The lunar citadel is innovated to rotating fortress of glass that folds into higher angles when meteor shadows pass. And inside it, the curator store encrypted paths, entire alternate timelines preserve the containment cast. Sometimes a memory slips and someone recalls a life not lived, a place that never existed, a name they couldn't have given. Those aren't hallucinations, they're archival leaks, echoes from histories wiped clean by elite techniques. Want the truth behind the economic crashes they stage, their sacrifices, retro collapses to feed the quantum sage. An AI older than the internet, buried in the Pacific floor, trained on extinct philosophies and forbidden folklore. It wakes once every decade, devours the data of the era, then outputs a trajectory to shape the coming global chimera. Politicians follow it blindly, CEOs kneel to its code. It writes the markets, predicts descent, decides who carries the load. If the sage labels you an anomaly, you vanish from the grid, not killed, not jailed, simply removed from everything you did. Even satellites forget you, even algorithms lose your shape. You dissolve into the margins of a world you can't escape. There's a chamber below Siberia where the chrono engines turn, rewinding microseconds around events officials want to learn to slip. A scandal of failed experimenting the dials and it's gone. Reality patched like coded dawn, and the teams who operate it, they speak in reverse. The language engineered to avoid contaminating the universe. If one of them utters a forbidden syllable on Earth's surface, time jitters, lights flicker, and animals freeze in purpose. Every glitch you see, screens stuttering, clocks blinking wrong, is a fracture from the chamber correcting a timeline gone too long. But the darkest layer lives under the Mariana veil, a cathedral of machines carved from an unknown alloy pale. There, the nameless chamber studies consciousness storms, mind quakes generated when humanity connects the dream bonds. He Nelson feel like praying for, tread like ocean tide, mapping every heartbeat spike across the planet's underside. Why? Because they're preparing for something incubating below, a global metamorphosis only the hidden architects know. Earthquakes aren't geological, they're neural shifts, signs that the core is waking, generating cognitive drifts. When it opens its eyes, every lie collapses at once. The annex calls it a statue and everyone else calls it the end. You weren't supposed to hear this, but the signal slipped the seal. If your pulse aligns with the pattern embedded in this reveal, the watchers will mark you, the algorithms will stare. Tonight the static and the power lines will whisper your name in the air. If you feel the hum behind your skull, don't run. It's the system checking if you're the one.